Hello, my name is Jessica Ortega, and in this video I would like to share with you a little bit of my journey when I moved to the United States, and also to share with you like 6 steps that I consider are so good to improve your life situation, your job, and convalidate or having more students or get a training in the US. So this will consist in I guess like 3 videos. So this is the first one. So let's get started. So about me, I am Jessica Ortega. I am originally from Venezuela and I moved to the US 10 years ago. So then I fled Venezuela 10 years ago. I fled, it means I run away from my country, unfortunately, because socialism took over my country and there is no way to be there. So unfortunately I cannot do a lot of things. So that's the same situation that also happened with a lot of Venezuelans, like 7.7 million right now, a little bit more. And same situation that also happened in a lot of countries right now. So it's kind of related, right? So with a lot of people. So when we move to a different country, you know, like our inside GPS start like thinking, okay, what am I going to do? So we start like recalculating. We don't exactly know what to do with some of us, and we start like, okay, what should I do right now? So in those situations, we think like, I don't wanna move, okay? But sometimes we are like, so negative. But I'm asking you right now, are you going to stay in the same place even though you move, away from your country? Or are you willing to change? Are you willing to do some changes? So let's see. You know, right now, past is past. Right now you move. So let's take a look. The most powerful tool that we have, and these are decisions. So decisions are resolutions that we reach after consideration. So after a while, we start to realizing, hey, I can do a little change here, so then I can move and have something better to do in this country. So this question is to stop a little bit here and says, okay, where are we going? Or where am I going? And where do you want to be? These two important questions are the first step actually to set up your own GPS. Okay, so you can stop this video a little bit or pause this video and try to think, where are you going and where do you want to be? So you can think that in like a year, in 5 years from now, where do you want to be? So after that, you can set up, you are in point A right now, so you want to go straight to point B. So that's the idea. So here I will, share with you sometimes when we come to the United States, we just come and start working. Just like an entry-level job, anywhere, McDonald's, Walmart, whatever. But I ask you today, do you want only to work, or is there something better to do? So sometimes I say to my students, it's fine. You can start working in whatever place, entry level, it's fine. While you are improving your English skills and in English at all, or waiting for your papers or green card. But there is something always better to do. So you can move forward, okay? But the most important here is to, set up your own GPS. So again, where do you want to be? Where are you going? And it's important to start asking questions. So why? Because at the moment that we set up the point B in our life, we set up a goal. So a goal is like an aim or an objective that we would like to achieve within a certain time or period of time. So in order to do that, we need personal goals. Sometimes we need to, lose some weight or some professional goals. We wanted to have an associate's degree, a bachelor's degree, or get a promotion at job. Same with educational goals, the one that we mentioned before. and family goals like, get married, having kids, or helping them to read, as I'm doing right now. So also very important to see, to know some of your financial goals. What do you want to do? How much money do you want to save, and why are you saving that money? What are you going to do? Are you going to buy a house? What is your plan on this? So it's very important, this part, setting up goals. Start, asking yourself, what are the things that you want to achieve? And then after that, okay, so after you set up that, then you can say, okay, if your goal is really clear, which road should you take? So should you take highway, as we have it right here, and go directly to point A to point B? Or maybe not at this moment you can do this highway, but you can take back roads. So if I ask you which one is better, of course, if you set up your goal and it's clear, you can take the highway, right? But life situation, things happen, so sometimes it will take a while to get there. Okay, so maybe if you want to reach your goal faster, so you move, you take and you go, but this will take a little bit slow. So okay, so the things that we're going to study in these presentations, in these videos are, my advice in, getting your papers in place, learn English, pursue higher education or trainings. Very, very important, especially if you come without any experience or job experience. If you are changing careers, look for volunteers opportunity or job closer to your career or the career that you want to achieve in the United States. And also, very important but sometimes ignored, is develop soft skills that employers are looking for. For example, being on time, showing compassion, being flexible, those type of soft skills. And then also, of course, building your resume, prepare for interviews in order to get a better job. So then also look for financial literacy classes or training about money management, because if you do all these things, you get your papers, learn English, and then you get a better opportunity, a better job, you're earning more money, but if you don't know how to manage that money, then you will be in trouble. Okay, so again, this video is just the presentation. Okay, so this journey, again, it will take a lot of steps. So but just always remember that a journey of 1,000 miles begin with a single step. Here's my information, so I'll see you in the next video.